we've been hearing from people in the Coleman area is that the tornadoes sort of dropped down from nowhere. CBS 42 News reporter Hillary Simon is live in the South Vinemont area, which was hit pretty hard tonight. Hillary? We've seen law enforcement agencies pursue that agenda aggressively. CBS 42 News reporter James McConaughey is live in Shelby County with what the Drug Task Force agents there are doing to fight this war on drugs. And as part of this CBS 42 News investigation, I traveled there to find out why the same rare eye melanoma turned up in at least 5 people who either attended or worked at Auburn University at or around the same time. Tonight, what's been done to get answers? A lot riding, though, nationally on the line with the midterm elections across our country. Republicans, we told you, have the majority of the Senate, but Democrats could take control of the House. In fact, some people are projecting that they have, in fact, taken control of the House. Our Robert Sherman is standing by at our national news desk. And it is a rainy night in Auburn. You can see the clouds, but a lot of people we met with today are hoping for a silver lining. They met in a room for 2 hours today. All of the stakeholders involved in the uveal melanoma cases that have been discovered here in Auburn. And as we've been covering this breaking news, we've heard some concerns from students and parents about metal detectors. And so they did not answer all of the questions, but Superintendent Dr. Lisa Herring said that they do have metal detectors at the school and that the metal detectors do work. The Birmingham Civil Rights Institute and the FBI Birmingham Division just wrapped up a 2-day law enforcement civil rights conference where they addressed human trafficking all the way from Sunday and the Department of Homeland Security and what we saw with the Blue campaign. We have heard from the tops of our government all the way down to the local level about what can be done in community to fight human trafficking, which they identify as modern-day slavery. Tonight, in a CBS 42 News special report, the problem presented by drug driving. For the first time, there are more drivers killed in auto accidents with drugs in their system than those with alcohol. It's a frightening reality that could be in a vehicle driving beside, behind, or in front of you. We know it because it happened to one of our photojournalists. CBS 42 political analyst Steve Flowers joining us now to talk about what these tariffs could mean to Alabama. This is really heating up with all of these other countries wanting to retaliate against the U.S. for what we're doing with the tariffs. But more specifically, the auto manufacturing industry here could be affected by what's happening. This issue is a multi-billion-dollar problem. The crime of human trafficking, whether it's labor trafficking or sex trafficking. Alabama is in the forefront today, taking a lead in educating state, local, federal law enforcement, along with non-government agencies, to address this problem that is affecting more and more of our children. Yesterday, we were here at the 16th Street Baptist Church, and today we spent the day inside the Civil Rights Institute learning from a myriad of people. We're inside the Junior League here on 20th Avenue in Birmingham, and you will have, as you said, Vestavia Hills Coalition, Homewood Coalition, and Mountain Brook. They are all here getting ready to register mothers and daughters who will be coming in for this event to talk about specifically digital connections, what's on their cell phones and those apps, as well as suicide, a difficult but necessary subject to talk about, and sexual assault. For the next half hour, we're going to take you on a trip crisscrossing the state for 600 miles where we will explore people and places that, if you looked at the calendar, would date back to the 1800s for some of what you'll see. Doctors and researchers, and most importantly, the people affected by uveal melanoma, came out to this important listening session today to learn about uveal melanoma and its impact on the community here in Auburn. And Jack, I think that's the operative part, because they want all of the community to come together, generations, to talk about civil rights then, and what are those issues of social justice now, and how are different generations approaching that. And so that's what we want to do, is invite you to be a part of that conversation. It's tomorrow, beginning at 5:30. It's at the 16th Street Baptist Church. You can sign up on an Evite that we have on our CBS 42 Facebook. You can also show up, but it would be good to let them know that you are coming. But they think it's a rich conversation because people still come from all around the world to witness what happened here in a nonviolent way that changed what happened in our world. People still discuss that as a learning tool. And as this conversation goes out globally, we have a chance to weigh in
yet again.
Alabama's impact on history worldwide now once again.
Absolutely, Jeff.
Yeah.
There's more ahead. Local doctors now addressing the importance of vaccinations.
It has taken years of planning and research for the Equal Justice Initiative to get to this point. But as you can see all around me, the National Memorial for Peace and Justice is open. It has been a 2-day summit that has brought people from all around the country. This place now becoming a place here in Montgomery, Alabama, where folks can more fully understand the racial history of our country. Jim, as I said at the top of the newscast, I am here at Toomer's Corner, an iconic place for people who graduated from this university. It's Friday night. I see people walking, music playing, lots of memories being made. Well, for the first time tomorrow, researchers from Sidney Kimmel Cancer Center will be here talking to people in a public meeting about a rare cancer that was found in 5 college co-eds who all spent time here at the university. We introduced you to some of them. Lori Lee was one we met in Philadelphia. We met her there getting treatment for the uveal melanoma that she was diagnosed with. She graduated from this university in 1989. We also shared the story of Susan Roberts McWilliams, whose husband passed away after his battle with this cancer. She first alerted us to the accumulation of patients in Auburn back in 2017.
And I nominate Sherri Jackson to do the iPatch Challenge.
Allison Allred, I accept your challenge. Allison and the other organizers of the Auburn Ocular Melanoma Facebook group are getting ready for the National Eye Patch Challenge, which starts tomorrow. They've already started posting pictures. That's Lori Lee with her team of surgeons as she undergoes treatment for this rare eye cancer that affects 6 in 1 million people. We met Lori, Allison, and Ashley McCrary during our investigation of the Auburn ocular melanoma cases and former students at Auburn. The women are raising money to pay for research into why there's so many cases of this rare cancer in such a small area. Now, the challenge is simple. Wear an eye patch while doing an activity, post a picture or video to the Auburn Ocular Melanoma Facebook page, and challenge 3 to 5 people to do the same. That's Allison's son chipping balls there with his eye patch on. There's a button on their Facebook page for you to donate. And so I've accepted the challenge. I challenged Jim Dunaway and Nate Harrington to do the same, and
it's going to be on.
I challenge you, Chris Bree. What's wonderful about Alabama's hidden history is it's all right here for you to visit, enjoy, and learn from today. When we know about the people and places who defined our past, we have a chance to enhance both our present and our future. Special thanks to Art, Lee, Jack, Chris, Scott, and Jordan for taking us on this journey. I'm Sherri Jackson, and this is Alabama's Hidden History.